Hi Aries, welcome to your June bonus love tarot reading. So Aries, we're looking at whatever you need to know at this time, whatever's going on either in your love life or a love situation. We're just going to take it as it comes and see what you need to know. All right, Aries, we have the Magdalene Oracle deck here, so I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck. Then we'll jump into your reading, and this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. All right, welcome in Aries, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on. Magdalene, well, you got the actual cover to the deck, so yeah, it's something special. All right, let's see. Crucifixion, Saint and Sinner, the real you. I'm just going to read you a little snippet from Magdalene. I mean, Mary Magdalene is one of the, ultimate divine feminines. Go forth and be true to yourself, dare to be different, to make mistakes, create for the creation that you exist. Let's see. Void wanting to be filled. Step into it with courage and strength. Allow your light to shine. There's no beginning or end. There is only love. Okay, so I feel with this crucifixion card, I always feel like someone blaming or punishing themselves in a way. Now, I feel like there's a connection here. We got Saint and Sinner, where it's good, it's bad. It can be fiery and passionate and a little out of control. Sometimes it's really good. But there's a need here to show like true, authentic selves to each other. So if this is a connection you're having with somebody where, maybe things happen and there's a lot of blaming, maybe punishing either oneself or the other person. It's good, it's bad, it's passionate, it's not, it's in and out, whatever it is here. But there's also a need to show true emotions, affections, and feelings, and being true and authentic with ourselves and with each other. I definitely feel like that's something that needs to happen here. So whether this is to bring this connection full circle or to complete it and bring closure. So we're going to see how this plays out. All right. So to do your reading with this deck, we have the After Tarot. So we are going to do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have some, I believe this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle. All right, Aries. Aries June bonus love tarot reading. So let's see, Aries, what you need to know. What is Aries? You need to know. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Yeah, well, that ain't honesty and truth. I don't know what is. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of heartache, pain, disappointment. A lot of on the fence, back and forth, up and down. Nothing ever feels really balanced. Seven of Swords. I mean, there could be lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking, avoiding, running out of fear. And it's about looking out to the future. Aries. This is going to start with truth, the clarity about the heartache, pain, the disappointment. Maybe there's been third parties. There's so much up and down, back and forth energy here with the Two of Pentacles. A lot of imbalance. You may be in and out of each other's life a lot of times, and it always kind of, I heard, leads to destruction. But now it's about looking to the future and either leaving this behind or looking to the future in a different way if you actually want this to work. Someone in the picture here could be divorced. The Sword people sometimes can be divorced, widowed, been through some things. So it could be that just been through a lot of things with this person. But the Queen of Swords also stands up with truth, clarity, communication, self-protection, putting up that sword of truth, healthy boundaries, cutting out things no longer serving, standing up, telling it like it is. So I'm going to mention the signs that I see, Aries, so you can take it how it resonates. Can be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We got Libra, Moon. There's a lot of things that are not said here. Maybe a lot of fear. And I mean, it could, something has to end here to bring, well, I do like strength, can overcome anything. There's no doubt you have an intense connection to each other, but can this end up in a happily ever after? Or is this healing, overcoming, Magician, new beginning here, moving on to other things, or having like new energy, new beginning with this person? So if this resonates for you, Aries, let's see where this is going. Where is this going for you, Aries? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for you, Aries? Let's see. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, balance. Needs to be balance. If there is to be victory. All right, because six is showing up here. Empress. Believing in our worth, our value, can give birth to new beginnings. Nine of Pentacles is a single energy, though. Page of Cups. Interesting. I mean, that can be sincere romantic gestures, apologies, maybe confessions of love. This card, this row is pretty good here, Aries. I do have to say, we have Libra, Taurus, and Pisces. I mean, balance brings victory, birthing of a new beginning. You know, bring more value and worth into the picture, but there's also independent energy here. Apologies, love, emotions, feelings, sincere romantic gestures. Let's see what's on the bottom. But there's stress and anxiety here. Solid new beginning and doing the right thing. Justice can mean marriage, divorce. It can just mean universal law and order. Things meant to be. Truth, clarity, justice, balance, getting what we deserve, can indicate also things in the justice system in some way, shape, or form. Doing the right thing. Rightings of wrongs. Many, many things. Yeah, so Queen of Wands is fire, passion, attraction. So perhaps this is about bringing in more balance and harmony into the connection rather than just the passion. And all this other energy that's bringing too much imbalance to the connection. Everything we mentioned right at the beginning. So if you missed my interpretation of the oracle cards, go back and listen. So I'm not going to repeat it, but I think that affects a lot of what's going on in the tarot. A lot of people skip the oracle and then you just go right to the tarot. That's a crucial part of the reading. You know, I don't do it for no reason, so you got to watch it from start to finish. All right. Okay, Aries. So let's see. So what do we need to know here? What else do we need to know about this for Aries? What do we need to know about this for Aries? All right, let's see. King of Cups. Okay. Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Judgment. Justice showing up again. Look at judgment and justice right next to each other here. Queen of Wands is Aries. Aries, I feel like this is you looking at this person. Instead of giving you all their love, time, and attention, they're pouring it out from the cup and holding back. The King of Cups, for me, they wear a heavy cloak. If you're not familiar, if you don't watch me, or if you're new, I interpret the King of Cups as he's wearing the cloak. He's very reserved. He can be mature, but reserved, and he kind of holds back a lot of love, emotions, feelings, affection. Not too forthcoming with it, you know, just very reserved, you know. I'm not going to, you know. I like him better reverse because he's very open, vulnerable, forthcoming of all this energy. But you're looking at this person like, why aren't you giving me your love? You're just pouring it out of the cup, right? I give you my fire, my passion, right? But you're putting it out by pouring out your love somewhere else. It's diminishing my fire and passion and attraction for this connection because I want that love. I don't want you to just pour it out into the nowhere, to the void. What about me? Don't I deserve it? And I see the Eight of Pentacles reverse, like, you know, if something doesn't change, this isn't going to work. So, I mean, you could be making a decision here to give them a big ultimatum, you know. You either let me drink from your cup of love, or I'm out, right? I mean, that could be what's going on here. We got Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Libra. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, this is a big struggle here, right? For leveling up. I mean, the Hierophant for me is leveling up big time. Whether it's morals, traditions, values, standards, growth, expansion, learning, leadership, marriage, commitment, moving in, being exclusive, just being in a relationship, commitment, whatever. There's a struggle with that and a lot of waiting. Seven of Pentacles, right? Getting this like pulling teeth. All right, so let's keep going here, Aries. Okay, let's see. And you know, the real you could be you just finally being just truly real and authentic with this person, right? And whatever happens, happens. Okay. What else does Aries need to know? All right, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see. The Tower reverse definitely feels like a long, slow change. That's you, Aries. You know, constantly at the crossroads. Like, are we going to choose a path together as a couple or what, right? To be committed, dedicated, just loyal and trustworthy, stable and grounded in a secure space? Or is it constant conflict, sabotage, and feeling defeated? And feeling stuck, yeah. Eight of Swords, yikes. This is not good energy, but we got Aries and Virgo showing up. I definitely feel like you're at the crossroads right now, and you're like, you know, we need to choose a path either together, or this is where we say goodbye. I can't sit in the tower forever as it's crumbling away slowly. I got to get out, or whatever, you know. Boy, all right, let's see. And the Devil. Could be a lot of fear, stress, worry, anxiety. This could be the intense physical attraction between the two of you as well. It could be a little addicting. But we got the Lovers right beside it, which this is like the good and the bad, you know, of the Lovers. You know, the Devil, if you see these two, it's more of the negative spin on the Lovers, right? The Lovers is the connection, you know, the soulmate energy, but then the Devil is more of the, you know, toxic side of it. So you flip-flop back and forth, but there's still not a lot going on here that gives you a full definition of what this connection is or will be or is meant to be. Oh, by the way, Aries, we're gonna I kept going here without stopping and saying, you know, we're doing one more row with clarifiers. See what else you need to know, and then we'll get into the Goddess Guidance Oracle. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. So let's keep going. One more row with clarifiers. Aries, bonus. Nine of Cups. Not a happy time. You know, is there more unhappy times than happy times? Right? Hermit. So may have to take a step back here. Do a lot of thinking about this. Yeah, and you know, I feel like you need to take a step back, Aries. Take time for yourself and really think about this. You know, can this come into alignment? I mean, Temperance is a soulmate energy. Can this come into alignment? Patience, healing, balance. I feel like there's been a lot of patience. But is it going to be what it's meant to be? Is it fully, truly going to happen? And this is about taking a step back and thinking about this, shedding some light onto it, and doing what's best for you. But we do have Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Sag. Let's see. Four of Swords. Yeah, there's the thinking, contemplating. Page of Swords, being honest, blunt, direct to the point. Communication. Got to clear up the confusion, illusion of what's really going on here. There's a King, Queen of Wands. Again, you have a tense, fiery, passionate chemistry, connection. There's no doubt about that. Taking the lead. Seven of Wands, but there's a block, right? There's defense and a block. And, you know, are you going to walk away or are you going to stay? Eight of Cups is walking away, right? Could be a lot of fear about walking away into the unknown apart from this connection, especially if you've been with this, dealing with this person, this energy for so long, maybe a little hard to leave it because we're so used to it, right? But there's fate, destiny, exciting new beginning, no sadness, loss, or grief with the Five of Cups reversed. So what is that about? Nine of Wands. There's struggle, right? Strength, the Star. I mean, I feel like this is strength enough to see, Aries, that you may not get your wishes fulfilled with this person, right? There's always going to be challenges and blocks and a lot of unknown things, right? So I feel like here, standing up for yourself, Aries, and showing this person the real you and telling it like it is, and maybe giving them the ultimatum, will either set this connection on the right track or it won't. It's going to be your discernment here to decide what direction you're going to go in, right? Because you can't keep playing this game and being stuck with this person and this energy forever, right? There could be bigger, better things coming in for you with the Wheel of Fortune. We got Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Sag again. So let's get you some goddess guidance because I think you need that, Aries. Aries, let's see. This could be happening right now. We do have the Tower here, which is a right now energy for me, but let's see what else you need to know. Also, everything you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out if you would like to. Everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading, the links you need to everything, as well as my other two timeless tarot channels, if you would like to check them out as well. All right, Aries, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Aries? Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So, you know, you shouldn't lack for anything, right? You should always have an infinite supply of everything you need, especially when it comes for love. You know, it comes down to love as well. And if you feel like you're not being supplied with the kind of love you deserve, then it's time to make a decision, right? What else? Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Yeah, so this is about you either fighting for this to get what you want out of this, or fighting through this to overcome it and get to the other side, right? It's all depending on how this goes for you, Aries. Every situation's different. Go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Okay, well, I don't know how that fits in, but maybe some of you need to go, you know, touch some grass and get some quality time outside and reground yourself as well. Fertility. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, give birth to new conditions. Yeah. And if you give in to temptation with this person one more time with fertility here, be very, very, very careful. That's all I'm going to say. You don't want to be in a situation where you got this going on, then all of a sudden now there may be a chance to bring an unexpected life into the situation as well. So I'm just going to say that at that and leave it at that. But also this could be your chance to, you know, set the record straight, to bring closure or to bring newfound energy into this, to create like a new beginning with this person, or just moving on and create new conditions for yourself apart from this. So obviously it's time to bring this whole situation kind of like to a head and see where it's going to go, and then you can have a clearer mind as to what you need to do, Aries. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.